Alrighty, everybody, how's it going? Welcome to another YouTube video. This is the week 18 stream recap video, where we go over everything that I've been working on in the past week of live streams, condensed down into a nice YouTube video for y'all. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with the Monday portion here. So I'll show you guys what I worked on and all that good stuff. So let's go. Let's get to it. Alrighty. So Monday was a bit of building day. We have a big plan ahead of us. So if we walk into the Dunvarra stronghold here, you will see that we now have a door on the back side of the stronghold. This was not here prior. So we've started working on the dock back here. I have the drawbridge built, and we have the foundations for the dock built here. I'll show you guys what it kind of looks like in the map here. So this is kind of the layout and the design of it. I still obviously have stuff to do on here and building stuff to do, but if we go down over this way, we have a staircase that kind of loops down and around here. I was originally going to do a staircase off the front here that curved each side, or curved each way, but I ended up liking this way better. It fit a little bit better into the design. If we come down here, we have the piers as normal, same height as the other, the far piers, not the shipping piers. So you'll be able to so I'll be able to park boats here and jump off them and whatnot. Slightly different design. Instead of these being the corner, they're in a bit, so they're not quite overhung or on the outside here. So I might have to do a little bit of changing right here, chisel wise. We have a matching pier on the other side as well. So this pier is supposed to be like the Varra family private pier, where they can like enter and leave the stronghold without having to go through the city and stuff. That's kind of like the lore behind this area. And just to get a view of the back, I mean, that looks awesome. There might be I'm gonna do some stuff up here. That's Tuesday's live stream is gonna be, probably finishing this up and getting all the detail stuff in here, and then probably starting work on the Varra family meeting hall area, in the top, like that glass floor area. So yeah, that's pretty much what we did on Monday. We just got the bulk layout of this done. And yeah, so I guess we'll jump over to Tuesday and we'll see what I come up with to make this look a lot better. Alrighty guys, welcome to Tuesday's stream recap here. So we did more work on the dock during this stream, so we will head on out here. We ended up building this little like center spot here. I put a V into the platform here, which I don't know, I'm still iffy on this one. It came out okay. We tried a few different variants of this, like one where it was in the ground, one where just the center was in the ground, different colors. Like we tried the full orange, then we tried different outline stuff, and this is the one that I ended up like, it's the best out of all the ones we tried. So definitely open to suggestions for changing this, but this is what we got. It's a V for the Varra family. So the Varra family, in the lore of the Dunvarra City, the Varra family runs the entire city. They're kind of like a mob family per se from the Northern Domain continent. But yeah, so they kind of run the city. So we put a V in here. This is their private dock that they use for the city themselves. So we put some banners in here. These came out really nice. I like them a lot. They're pretty cool to do. And then we put some benches in here with some trees, a little bit of lighting. Might do a little bit more decorating up here, but I like the simplicity of this a bit, and I really like how this came out, even though it's relatively simple. I think it looks pretty nice. And then to continue, I have to get some more lighting up here. I think we did the standard dock setup. I put a bunch of random junk around in here, like a dock would normally be, just some stuff. And then yeah, and then we did the same over on this side as well. Just laid in some crates. I definitely need to get some better lighting up in here. Maybe hide some torches. So inside these crates, I actually hid some torches with my with the wooden torch holder mod. So it's a pretty good way to hide lighting without being too expensive, like with lanterns and stuff. I did put a lantern on each of the docks like we normally did. So that's set up. But yeah, lighting definitely needs to be looked at around here. And that's pretty much everything we did on Tuesday. Oh, I did work on the drawbridge as well here, so this is a little different. I put the chain, let me get my lantern out. I put the chain chains on the side, so this goes all up that way. It doesn't come up on this side just for defense and stuff. We did a little bit of the design work on the edge here as well. Came out nice. But yeah, like I was saying, that was pretty much it. We just worked on the dock, got it decorated. This took a while to get figured out, and same with this here. And then we did spend part of the stream. I made a bunch of lanterns as well. So I have some of them here, and I have to make a few more. I think I'm waiting for the silver plates to be done smithing on the anvil. I got to finish that, but we need wind. I don't have wind, or I didn't. And then I'll have more lanterns to put down throughout the area and light it up a bit more. I've decided instead of using... So there's 2 different lanterns in the game now. There's those ones and these ones. And I've decided that we're just going to continue using these ones. I don't think these ones are worth the price. It's like double the resources for 2 extra light blocks. So I've decided just to go with these ones around the city and stuff. But anywhere that has an old lantern, I will... I'm not going to replace it, so... But yeah, that's pretty much what we did on Tuesday. So I guess we will find out what happened on Wednesday next. Let's go. All right, everybody, happy Wednesday recap day. So Wednesday was our chore day in our world. So basically just a lot of crop harvesting, tree chopping, and all the other gatherables throughout the world that we can do. But we did do a little bit of building, a little bit of designing here. So I did go through and we started working on the Dunvarra meeting hall, or the Varra family meeting hall. The last bit of the stream was pretty much just me chiseling out these windows here. So those top 5 windows were pretty easy to put in. But then we had this large arch window here. This took pretty much the remainder of the stream. So basically Wednesday spent all our time chopping down trees and harvesting crops. And then we came here and started working on this window, and this took just a large amount of time. And then the plan, it's not even done yet. The plan for Thursday is to come through here and put like a giant V in here for the Varra family, or some other design in here that we want to do, and then also work on this room. So hopefully by Thursday's recap tomorrow, we will have a more finished meeting room. But yeah, this is what we worked on Wednesday. Nothing too crazy, but very time consuming. So yeah, so I guess over to Thursday. Alrighty, guys, so Thursday, rolling into Thursday here. So I kind of gave a sneak peek. We did a lot of stuff up inside the meeting room. Let's head on up to the meeting room. That's where we did the majority of stuff for Thursday's live stream. So let's run up the stairs here. Cruise up this way to the 3rd floor. If we come out this way, I did get rid of a lot of the torches around this area. So we have some lanterns placed. You can see we got a little pedestal with the lantern on it. And then same up here, I put a lantern and some support beams just to kind of fill this area in a little bit. But the big thing, if we go in through the door here, you can see we actually have a door now. I managed to get a door placed, and then we come in here. Oh my gosh. Hold the loot. So this is the Varra family meeting room. This is the family that runs Dunvarra City. Oh, hello, friend. They make all the decisions. They decide everything, all that stuff. So this is their meeting room. So we went ahead, I put some banners in here for the Dunvarra family crest. That's up there. I put this table down, chiseled it up a little bit. It's got 2 little legs there, tree stumps. Put a bunch of loot on top. You know, the very wealthy family that runs this city from the Northern Domain region and stuff. So yeah, they got a little bit of money. I put the crest into the table as kind of like a tablecloth. I thought that looked kind of cool. And then for the window, I did get it fully chiseled. It's all done. I went ahead and put the logo in there using brown glass, so it looked kind of orange, so it would match. And then we have the V for the Varra family. That's what that is. It came out pretty good, and I like the kind of like shadowy effect that has going here. So it's like 2 panes, and then each pane has it designed on there. It's not solid. I thought it looked pretty cool. It came out nice looking. But yeah, we got a chiseled chair here for the head of the family, and then all the sub chairs for all the other members and stuff, and then all the loot that they collect. So this was pretty cool. This was fun to do. This took up a majority of the time, mostly doing that window. That window took up the majority of the stream. I will say that, because there was a lot of like small chiseling details along with the banners, but the banners were mostly just copy and paste. So yeah, we spent a lot of time working on this room here. And then let's go down into the city. I'm just going to jump down so we don't have to run all the way down. So alrighty, so a little bit of a jump cut there. So I started working more on doing the interiors for some of the buildings in the city as well. I think I did 2 of them on Thursday. So let's see. Let's go inside here. I did in here. We started getting some stuff in here. Tables. I need to get more lanterns. Ran out. That's why the torch is there. But we got some tables here. If we go up here, I put some stuff up in here. Some storage. I like this. This is cool. It's kind of like a closet type thing. Got that situated. Not a whole lot of items. I'm hoping that over time we'll fill these out. We'll see how that goes. And then I was thinking about putting a door here, but I'm not sure if I want to put a door. This just goes to the other building here. So I don't know if I want to put a door like right here to block them, or if I want to keep it open and stuff. And then yeah, with these torches, I just need more lanterns. That's just gonna come with time. We put the railing in here. I didn't do any extra work down inside of the bottom area. So this is our leatherworking building in here. Hello, Elric. We do all our leatherworking in here. This has been like this for a bit now. But if we go back up here, so we did this building, our leatherworking area, and then we also did the dye working building. So if we come in here, I cleaned this up a little bit. There was like just a chest there. I put some cloth piles there, tables, some shelves, and then if we come up here, there's a little bit. Oh, okay, I fell. If we go up here, there's some more stuff up here. Again, that'll get replaced. We got a chest in here. We can always put more. Some crates, a bed, and whatnot. So yeah. So that's our dye working area. So we still have a few more buildings to put stuff down in. All of these buildings that have markers on them, I'm going to do the interior design. That's going to be this upcoming week. But yeah, that's pretty much everything we did this week on the live streams. Outside of like some farming and stuff like that and collecting resources, it was a lot of the interior decorating stuff. We're making some good progress. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this week's recap. Yeah, as always, take it easy. Keep being awesome. I'll see you guys next week. All right, bye-bye.